Today, we, the B Squad, have the opportunity to present to you our capstone project, Research Online. This is a general outline of what we will be covering today to encapsulate our journey and motivation behind Research Online. It's been 2 years since the COVID regulations were set in place. Let's see how this impacted this researcher from McMaster University. They had to close their lab, which led to their research being delayed by months. Also, things were not that easier even before the pandemic. It has always been difficult to recruit participants. Diversity in sample set was not always guaranteed. This undergraduate students, one of our peers here at McMaster University, have some experience participating in research activities. Their motive behind doing so is either monetary compensation or course credit. Tackling a heavy course load, they sometimes feel difficult to commit to studies that ask for a longer commitment. To give you an idea of how the lockdown impacted research activity, we compiled some data to help you envision it. 8 out of 10 postdoctorates had issues performing experiments, which led to their research activities being delayed. Also, the number of new studies went down by 57% as compared to 2019. We are living in unprecedented times where the next knockdown is always looming around the corner. During the pandemic, we saw a lot of activities switch online and some even being halted if the switch was not feasible. Research world was severely impacted with the restrictions, and they still have not been successfully able to pivot to remote work. Currently, researchers advertise their studies on platforms like Sona. After recruitment, eligible participants are then asked to perform certain activities in person where the data is collected. Whereas participants sign up for studies and travel to the labs to perform the activities and are compensated for their time and commitment.
Now let's talk about our proposed solution. Our solution is a web application called ROW, which stands for Research Online. Researchers can create studies to distribute to a worldwide audience, and participants can participate in these research studies from the comfort of their home with just a webcam. ROW is built for people first, so we have an easy-to-use interface with a system that can be used to conduct studies of any scale. Researchers can collect as much data as they need, and our computer vision capabilities will extract important information from videos that participants send in, saving time on manual analysis. Let's go into a demonstration of our front page and sign-up process.
The first thing that users see when entering the website is some information about the company itself. Once they're done reading up about the company, they can proceed to the login page if they have an account already, or the sign up page if they want to create a new one. We're going to go with the sign up page for now. The sign up page requires us to add our name, our email, our password, and then agree to the terms and conditions before choosing to sign up
as a participant or a researcher. So we're going to try something right now. And that's successful. Now that we're signed up for an account, we can proceed to the dashboard by signing in. The dashboard provides us with many other features that we're going to talk about very soon.
Let's see what researchers can do with ROW. Creating a study is easy as a researcher. All you have to do is fill out the form on the Create Study page. So let's do that. First, let me make a title. Let's call it Sample Study. A description, your description here. The reward is how much each participant is given after completing a study. So let's say each person gets 10 cents. The estimated time to complete, let's say it's 5 minutes. And the study expiry date is the date at which you want to stop collecting data. So let's say 2022-05-05, so May 5th this year. In the study instructions section, you can write more detailed instructions on what you want your participant to do. So I can say here, say hi to the camera, and I can bold this, and I can use whatever features around here. So if I want to make a list, let's say I want to say item 1, I can do that. So you can do anything you want in this editor here. You can also upload a letter of information if you need to, but for this demo we won't. So I'm going to go ahead and press Create Study, and it says created successfully. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is going to be a list of all the studies that I've created so far. Now that we have some studies ready for data collection, let's see what participants can do.
Participant, you will see a general dashboard summarizing the key components of the Research Online. First, you will see a list of available studies. And also on the right side, you will see a summary of the earnings received from participating in some of the studies here. If you want to see a detailed list of studies available to you, you can click the Browse Studies button, and you will see a detailed list of all studies that are currently available with their information here. If you choose a study and you want to participate, simply click the Accept and Go. And here you will see a detailed descriptions of the particular study that you just selected, as well as some general statistics and also relevant information here. You will also be provided with a letter of information asking for your permission to participate. After you click I consent and hit next, you will see a webcam here. So that's where you want to upload your video and record for the study participant so that researcher can analyze them later on. There will be also an instruction page here indicating how you will properly record the video in order to satisfy the requirements for the study. So here I will just record a sample short video. After you record the video and hit the upload to server, the researcher on the other side will be able to see the response and then can analyze the response from there. Also, if you click the view payments button, that's where you will see a list of detailed payment history for participating in different studies and what are the compensation received from there. And there will be also a relevant billing information. That's how you will receive the compensation from different researchers.
Row is easy to use with a responsive web design, and the compensation system allows for participants to be rewarded for their time. We are GDPR compliant and we allow anyone to sign up from the comfort of their home. Row is also unique because we incorporate automatic biometrics data collection in our app. Let's see a demo of that in action.
After the participants have submitted their data, the researcher gets to view their data on the View Studies dashboard. Over here, they can see all their active studies and details about submission from participants. Once they're ready to be analyzed, the researcher can invoke a specific analysis that they want to do and get necessary results. Let's check it out. For this demo, we have implemented a simple Hello World solution where the participant says hi to the camera and the researcher can get that information from that video. Once they click on Analyze here, we see that the participant says hello has been collected. They can then take this data and do further analysis and studies that they need to do for their specific research.
Why choose Row? Well, our competitors MTurk, Lemonade Health, and Science 37 focus on only one aspect of conducting research. With Row, we aim to be a one-stop shop that ties together the recruitment process and data collection all into one easy-to-use app.
We hope to see Research Online elevate the work done in the research world, provide ease of use to both researchers and participants so that there's never a day when cutting edge work is not performed.